Conan O'Brien recently shared his thoughts on Adrien Brody's lengthy acceptance speech at the 97th Academy Awards, where Brody made history by delivering the longest speech ever in Oscar history. The actor, who won Best Actor for his performance in The Brutalist, took home his second Academy Award after a memorable and emotional moment at the event. His 6-minute speech left a lasting impression, becoming an unforgettable highlight of the evening. In a preview clip from his podcast Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, Conan opened up about how he almost made a joke about Brody's moment during the Oscar ceremony. However, he chose not to, explaining that he was very close to making a quip. The comedian said, "It was such a softball hanging there, but then he decided against it, realizing it wouldn't be wise given that Brody would be in the same space soon enough." Conan reflected on how the opportunity to comment on Brody's speech felt natural, as it was such a significant and memorable moment at the Oscars. Despite this, he decided to let the moment pass. O'Brien did, however, manage to make a joke about the speech in a press release announcing his return as host for the 98th Academy Awards. He humorously stated, "The only reason I'm hosting Oscars next year is that I want to hear Adrien Brody finish his speech." This playful remark poked fun at the length of Brody's acceptance speech while still acknowledging the actor's big moment. In the interview, Conan also discussed how Brody's speech, which thanked his family, partner Georgina Chapman, and her children, seemed to drag on due to the sheer amount of gratitude Brody expressed. Conan remarked that at one point he thought, this speech needed an intermission. But he quickly reconsidered making such a comment, understanding that Brody's speech was an important and heartfelt expression of gratitude. He added that Brody would likely be hearing jokes about the length of his speech for the rest of his life, as people would undoubtedly bring it up in future conversations. Brody's acceptance speech was filled with emotional moments, and he dedicated his award to his family and loved ones. In particular, Brody expressed his gratitude toward his partner, Georgina Chapman, and her 2 children, reflecting on how much they meant to him. His speech was a personal reflection on his career, the sacrifices made, and the people who helped him along the way. It was undoubtedly one of the most heartfelt moments of the night, and despite its length, it resonated with many who watched the event. As for Conan, he did not shy away from acknowledging the humor in Brody's epic moment. However, he also recognized that Brody had every right to express himself and share his gratitude. The comedian reflected on the nature of acceptance speeches and how, at times, they can go on longer than expected, especially when the recipient feels overwhelmed by the honor. Conan's comments on Brody's speech show his characteristic wit and ability to find humor in even the most unexpected situations. While he refrained from cracking a joke during the Oscar ceremony itself, he has since opened up about his thoughts, providing a humorous yet thoughtful take on the historic moment. The upcoming episode of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, where these thoughts were shared, is set to air on April 20th, and fans can expect more of Conan's candid and entertaining commentary on the subject. The incident has sparked plenty of discussion among fans, with many people finding humor in the idea of a 6-minute speech at the Oscars, while others praised Brody for his emotional and heartfelt words. Regardless of opinions on the length of the speech, it is clear that Brody's Oscar win and acceptance speech were significant moments in the history of the Academy Awards. Conan's lighthearted approach to the situation further highlights his skill at finding humor in any circumstance, making him a beloved figure in the entertainment world. As Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend continues to entertain audiences, fans can look forward to more behind-the-scenes insights and humorous takes on current events in the entertainment industry. The episode featuring Conan's comments on Adrien Brody's Oscar speech is just one of many moments that showcase the comedian's knack for turning any topic into a funny and relatable conversation. With the April 20th release of the new episode, fans will get a deeper look at Conan's thoughts on the Oscars, Adrien Brody's big moment, and the world of celebrity culture. Whether it's jokes about lengthy speeches or reflections on career milestones, Conan's podcast continues to be a source of humor and insightful commentary for fans around the world.